Hi everyone, I have another awesome book for you today about worrying. Again, because we all feel worried sometimes, and a lot of people, grown-ups and kids, might be feeling a little worried right now, with school being closed and lots of things up in the air and feeling kind of strange and different. So this is another awesome book about what to do when you feel worried. It's called Ruby Finds a Worry. Ruby Finds a Worry by Tom Percival. Ruby loved being Ruby. She loved to swing up high, and she loved to explore faraway places. Sometimes she even went all the way to the very bottom of the garden. Ruby was perfectly happy until one day she discovered a worry. It wasn't a very big worry. In fact, it was so small that at first Ruby hardly noticed it. See, here she is, she's just eating ice cream, going about her usual business. But then the worry started to grow. Each day it got a little bit bigger. So she's worrying about something. We don't know what it is, but she's becoming more and more worried. It just wouldn't leave her alone. It was there at breakfast, staring at her over the cereal box, and it was still there at night when she brushed her teeth. The funny thing was that no one else could see Ruby's worry, not even her teacher. So Ruby pretended that she couldn't see it either. So she's kind of trying to just ignore this worry feeling. Let's see what happens when she just tries to ignore it. She tried to carry on as if everything was normal, but it just wasn't. The worry was always there, stopping her from doing the things that she loved. So remember back in the beginning of the story, we saw her swinging and she was so happy. But here, she doesn't even feel like swinging because she's just feeling so worried. Ruby wondered if the worry would ever go away. What if it didn't? What if it stayed with her forever? Ruby didn't realize it, but she was doing the worst thing you can ever do with a worry. She was worrying about it. So she's worried about feeling worried. And that's just making things worse. Now the worry was enormous. It was extremely big, enormous. It could barely fit in the kitchen at dinner time. And see, her parents are starting to notice that she just seems so upset and so worried. Her parents are wondering how can they help her, but they don't know what's wrong. It filled up half the school bus. And it took up whole rows at the movie theater. The worry became the only thing that Ruby could think about, and it seemed like she would never feel happy again. Then, one day, something unexpected happened. Ruby noticed a boy sitting alone at the park. He looked how she felt, sad. And then she noticed something else, hovering next to him. Could it be a worry? It was. Ruby realized that she wasn't the only person with a worry after all. Other people had them too. She asked the boy what was on his mind. And as he told her, the strangest thing happened. So the boy is telling her about what he's worried about. His worry began to shrink. Then Ruby did the best thing you can ever do if you have a worry. She talked about it. So she's talking about what's making her feel worried, and look what's happening. As the words tumbled out, Ruby's worry began to shrink until it was barely there at all. Soon, both of their worries were gone. So they both talked about what they were feeling worried about, and that made their worries disappear. Finally, Ruby felt like herself again. Of course, that wasn't the last time she ever had a worry. Everyone gets them from time to time. But now she knew how to get rid of them. They never hung around for long. And so the way that you can feel better from your worries is by telling someone about them, talking about how you feel worried. You can talk to a friend, you can talk to a grown-up, someone in your family, maybe a brother or a sister, and tell them about how you're feeling worried, and it will make you feel better. So that's our story for today. Ruby finds a worry. I hope that the next time you're feeling worried, you will tell someone about it so you can feel better. Have a great day, guys.